I don't know which one it is. They just gonna have to beat. It's a noisy place. Hey, Kay. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Classy Lady. Welcome to my live. It is my birthday live. Woo! I'm celebrating my birthday early. My birthday is on the 13th. I will be cruising, so therefore, I don't know if I'll be able to go live. I'll be able to post pictures. So I'm doing my virtual birthday party tonight. 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 So, yeah, cruising for 5 days. So let me do my YouTube introduction. I'm Classy Lady. I'm a YouTube partner. And being a partner, you have to promote the super chats, super stickers, super chats, super stickers, super gifts, the little gift box at the bottom, the little dollar that's waving, sign that's waving. You can hit that, become a member. I have 3 levels of membership: $1.99, $2.99, and $3.99. Whichever one suits your fancy, you can join that one. Also, the super chat, super stickers, they're also there. If you want a shout out, you can make a donation as low as 99 cents up until 500. Up until 500, both of them. And you can put a message. You can say happy birthday to such and such, and I'll read it and I'll shout them out for their birthday. Or you can send a super chat, super sticker, wish me a happy birthday. Also, you could do Cash App. Today I'm accepting Cash Apps. Classy Lady, $CLACLDY. Classy Lady, Clack Lady. Also, on some of my videos, you can go on there. If you're doing a repeat, you can, where the comment section is, there are 3 little dots. You slide it over. There is a hype button, and you can hit that, and it'll show a shooting star, and the shooting star will tell you at the bottom how many points that once you hit it, that it will give me points for it. So you can also do that. And then also after one of the lives, you'll see a little heart with a $ in the middle. All of that is promotions of YouTube as well. So I want to thank y'all for coming over, celebrating my virtual birthday party. Yay! I will actually be on a cruise for my birthday, so I'm celebrating it today with all of y'all. I don't have anybody to post my Cash App, so I'll give it. It's $CLALDY, Clack Lady, but it's really Classy Lady. So let me acknowledge everybody that's already in here. Forgive my camera because it just don't want to act right. The stand. Hey, Kay. Thank you. Hey, Michelle P. Thank you. Hey, Faith. Hey, Lady Justice. Hey, Life of Patricia. How you doing? Your son cutting up, girl. Harlan. Go ahead and talk to your grandfather. Thank you for the view. Make sure you hit the like button. I'm not tolerating y'all today. I'm not even going to put up with y'all. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. Thank you, Lady Justice, for posting that. Randomly, as I get people in, can you repost my Cash App in case somebody want to donate? Oh, thank you, Michelle P, for the birthday hat. Hey. Hey. That's the only time I wear it is for money. Either I'm giving some money away or now that I'm receiving it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Faith. I mean, people come over here for what? They come over here with that foolishness. I deal with it every day of the week. Today is not the day for me to tolerate that. So they can go somewhere else with that foolishness. So yeah, so I decided to come on here celebrate my birthday with y'all. But also uh I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm blessed. On my tongue. Thought I got rid of all that. Thank you, Mary Ann Watson. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, can we heart yours? Yeah, I can heart it. I don't know if anybody else can heart it, but if y'all can heart it, please do. Thank you, Mary. Yeah. So my birthday is actually Tuesday. So I will try to I think I'll have to put my phone on airplane mode, but if it'll get some pictures and stuff out on airplane mode, y'all can rest assured I'm gonna be snap, 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 here, there, snap, 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 snap. If it comes to that, if I have to buy the plan, which I don't want to, I'll do that too. But right now, it's gonna be on airplane mode, and as many pictures as I can upload and share with y'all, I will do that. So, but yeah, um, it's a lot of unhappy people. I'm happy. I really am. I'm blessed. I was my day. I was nervous today. My nerves been bad all day today, and normally my nerves don't get fragile about something. But as some of you know, I went to the doctor on Tuesday. But some of you know, I've been battling with my foot, and I've been having. Thank you, Audra Peak. Thank you, Jaxo. Hey, Lakeisha Bass. Thank y'all. I'll make sure I get y'all as y'all coming in. Yeah, so oh, there you go. There you go. We can heart it now. Okay. Can hit the thumbs up on that. Yeah, so I've been really my feet when one foot is bad, the other one is bad. That's what I was explained to. And I want to be lazy today. Yeah, so when one is bad, the other one is bad. But anyway, I've been dealing with. I had a blister, and I didn't know it. I went into the doctor because I was going in just for a checkup. Went in there, he looked at me, and he looked at my foot, and he looked at me. I say, I just saw it when you saw it, and we both saw it at the same time. I had a blister. Well, I don't know how blisters fill up with fluid so quick. And to me, it looked like it was overnight because, I washed my feet and I washed my foot that morning. I didn't feel anything. I didn't see anything. But anyway, nevertheless, it was there. I don't have a kind of doctor that's going to poke a little hole. He going to pull it back and he going to pull the skin all the way off. Everything coming off. Till you, like you say, get bust down to the white meat. Hey, kiss this ring. He busted down to the white meat. So I dealt with that for a while. And after I dealt with that, then the other one next to it wanted to cut the food. So I was dealing with both of them at the same time. But the other one healed up. And the original one, it still kept a hole in it. So he knew I was going on my cruise. And then he talking about, you want some bad news? And I'm like a big dummy. Yeah. I say, now who answers a dumb question like that? I'm like, yeah, because I thought he was gonna say, or you want the good news. So I just said, yeah. And he took the little prong and he stuck it down there. He said, this hole is all the way going to your bone. Well, I already know what that means. Hey Trina, how you doing? I already know what that means. So that wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. And in his mind, he probably was thinking to take me into surgery yesterday. Y'all have to excuse the smoke detectors. I bought new batteries. My cousin changed all of them, and they acting a fool. They acting a plum fool today. And then the planes is flying over this way. I try to change the area where I'm at. The planes flying over in the afternoon. I said, God, no. It's all kind of interruptions. I just saw somebody else come through here. GT right date. Thank you. Yeah. So I knew he wasn't gonna be. Me and him both knew he wasn't gonna be able to do surgery Thursday, and then Friday he was gonna want me to go anywhere. Well, we might have to cancel your cruise. I say, the hell we will. We ain't canceling nothing. You have to come up with a plan. He say, ooh wee. He say, I'm finna try something. Say, you finna try what? Say, I'm finna try something that I don't normally do. Okay. Me, big dummy, laying up in the chair, on the phone, still talking to him. He said, hold on. So I hold on. He tell the nurse, give me some betadine, some sutures or whatever. He went and get whatever he had to get. And I'm laying in the chair relaxing like a dum-dum. He said, now keep talking. So I was telling him about the man on TV that's gambles. And I told him that the man kind of resembles him. My doctor is much good looking than the man. But when you look at when I saw the man first sight, they kind of look alike. So I say, you want to tell me if this your brother, your cousin? And he had to even look at the man and look again. He said, some kind of similar. I said, yeah, he don't look as good as you though. Never. He don't look as good as you. I was buttering him up. So he just said, just keep on talking, keep on. Yeah, he said, yeah. And so he acted like he was so interested. And I was telling him how the man bet $200 a spin and $500 a spin, $1,000 a spin, but he hits the jackpot. Now he's a spokesperson. He goes around. His name is Mr. Hand. So he goes around the different casinos and he'll sit down with somebody. And if you betting 2 coins and it need 3, or you playing them penny machines, he go around. He kind of look and see how much you playing, and he'll sit by you and introduce himself and ask you, do you know him, and start talking to you. So anyway, yeah, he just telling me keep talking. So I should know he doing something he ain't got no business. He got his back turned toward me. I should know, cause that's my target is to hit him. He tell me don't hit me in the face. I'm too handsome. Don't hit me in the face. Hit me in the back or in the arm. So when he turned that back like that, I should have known he was doing something he had no business, y'all. So he turned around and I feel like a little bee sting. Like a little bee sting. And then he just, and I stopped talking. He said, no, you keep talking. Keep telling me what you're telling me or whatever. All of a sudden, he get up and some say, clip. I see something fly up in the air. And he got that back and he doing this. This man went in there and clipped on my bone. Now this, you do in the hospital. He didn't clip my bone. Then cut it back, the skin and everything, and clip pieces of my bones. And told her, hurry up, get the betadine. And I'm just bleeding. I say, well, I'm anemic now. Don't let me bleed too much. Now I got to let it bleed out a little bit. Got to let it bleed out a little bit. And I'm looking, and you got a drip, a steady drip. Okay. I put the betadine and then putting pressure. I said, well, I'll be Joan Brown. I said, what did you just do? He said, bone was in the way. He said it was in the way, so I had to get rid of it. I ain't got rid of all of it, but I got rid of that part because it's in the way and it was keeping it from healing. He sutured me up right up in there. He still said, keep talking. I'm steady talking. He said, all done now. I say, people don't know what people go through in a day. You never know what people are faced with. And you got so many people walking around here unhappy. For what? Unhappy about anything. I'm blessed. Although my day I've been nervous and everything, I'm still grateful. because for 1 year we set sailing. I probably won't get no sleep tonight. My cousin told me she will not be staying up all night with me. That's fine because I'm okay pulling an all nighter. Um, but I'm happy and I'm blessed. I really am. And I want to thank y'all for coming over day in and day out, listening to me talk, dealing with these trolls, um, and just us having good conversation. Just having a good time, mild mellow, sit down, relax. Some of y'all I may put to sleep because you're getting ready to go to sleep, but that's fine. That's fine. Gio, you see today is my birthday. I'm gonna time you out. Don't come over here with that. Hey Gloria, how you doing? How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a good day today. Like I said, mine was blessed. Um, Again, yeah, being that I am a partner with YouTube, I do have to promote the super chats, super stickers, super gifts, the little gift box. I don't know what they call, but I'm gonna say super gifts. The little gift box at the bottom. You can hit that, go up. You can purchase whatever you want to purchase. Some people do the $9.99 packet. That way you can give however many gifts you want to whoever you want to give on a daily basis or every other day basis. The super chat, super stickers start at 99 cents and it goes all the way up to 500. But make sure when you click on super chat, super stickers, you make sure you look to see where it's at because it may not be an amount you want. So you may want to go down or you may want to go up. But whatever you do for me is cool with me. They haven't given me anything as far as setting goals. All my stuff was lumped together. All I know is I've been doing content and posting shorts, content. Voila. I became a YouTuber partner on my mom's birthday. That was a sad day for me. And I told many of y'all that I cried before I got on live. I just broke down. But there was a rainbow at the end of my tears. And it told me congratulations when I opened up my email. So that made me feel good. That made me feel good. Even though I'm missing my mom, it just did something for me to be able to be a partner with them on that day. So y'all, like I said, today will be the only day that I will ask, post my cash app, uh, $ CLACLDY. Um, that's not something I'm gonna be asking for every day. It's my birthday, so that's the only reason why I'm saying that. But the other stuff, the super chats, super stickers, super thanks, all of that, I have to say that on a daily basis because it's a part of YouTube, and I have to promote they stuff so they get paid almost half of my money. So yeah, oh shoot, I didn't hit the sign. Yeah. So anyway, uh, I got a thumbs up. Got a thumbs up when I went to the doctor. He talking about the other day. Now you might have to cancel your trip. I say you have to deal with the rafts of my cousin, and then I'm coming behind her. I say I don't think you want to do that. So then that's when this bright idea came to him. Um, So my I think my dad more excited than us. I don't know if he trying to get rid of us or what. Cause he done already came and put the luggage in the car and everything, fitting everything like everything. And I'm like, what's really going on? But I don't want y'all rushing me in the morning. I don't want y'all rushing me in the morning. Hey, we ain't gonna rush. We gonna leave in plenty enough time to get where we need to go to get on the ship because we got a 1 o'clock between 1 o'clock to 1:30 check in, and if we miss that, then we have to wait till 2:30 or whatever. But we'll be there ahead of time, sitting there, and might get a chance to eat lunch on the ship. Who knows? But yes, I'll be cruising for 5 days for my birthday. My birthday is actually on the 13th. Lady Justice, if you could, repost it for me. I thought Bama would be in the chat. but she not. Uh, let's see. I want to make sure I got everybody. Hey, Nine Lives, I didn't see you. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wish. I want to make sure I acknowledge everybody because sometimes you just miss people, and it's not my intentions. Thank you, C Dub. See how? Uh, Thank you, Gio. That was much better. Trends. I don't know what all that is, but thank you. Hey, Surrender. Thank you. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you, Surrender, for my birthday gift. Y'all heart it up or thumbs up for Surrender. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I really, really, really do. Especially because I'm new. We all, well, not everybody, but majority is Raw Squad. I do have some people that they may come in later that I have. And I really been trying to build my membership up. For you people out there in the nosebleed section, can you hit the like button? Subscribe to my channel. Also consider becoming a member. A member, you'd hit the little dollar sign, and you can join Just Classy. Hey Moonbeam, how you doing? You can join Just Classy, ladies and gents, classy gents and ladies, and the classic elites, $1.99, $2.99, or $3.99, whichever one you want to do. Hey Diamond D, thank you, ma'am. Whichever one you want to do. As far as the memberships is concerned, because I know a lot of us have multiple memberships with everybody, and I try to put it low where we could, spread the love around, with different ones. Also, and then I told y'all about the super chat, super stickers, and all of that, the super gifts, the little gift box, and the super thanks, and all of that. But anyway, yeah. Why people like to rain on other people parade? They see you doing good, you feeling good, and they some Debbie Downers. Some busters, some Debbie Downers, some I don't know what they are. They love to post out. There you go, post out in an open wound. If you can't be a congratulator, just go around, move around. You don't have to stay somewhere where you're not wanted. You know, everybody I think is so busy trying to fit in somewhere or to prove something to somebody, or I don't know what it is, but you don't have to, just be yourself. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Your best thing is to just try to be happy and do what you're gonna do, and go on. You don't have to. People try to down you in positions of work. You get a promotion, they mumbling and grumbling. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. I'm proud of you. You're moving on up. Don't forget about me. That's the kind of stuff I say. Don't forget about me. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. I always did look to have older ladies as friends of mine. And I don't know why. I just gravitated to them at work. I sat there and would listen and talk to them to see what they knew, and to get inspiration from them. Because even though I'm gonna be 59, they're saying you can't teach old dog new tricks. That's not so. You never stop learning. You never stop learning. Um, You learn something every day, even when you read in the newspaper. Or, well, you see, I done went real old. When you look up on the internet, you see something and you be like, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. We learn stuff all the time. You got people on there teaching you new ways to cook things, uh, teaching you hacks and stuff around your house and stuff. I look at this stuff and I try to take heed and take advice because I might not need it right now, but then you never know when you may need some of that information, and it'll click to you that, oh, I saw that, and let me see what that's all about, you know but I don't know. And like I said one time before, I say people are killjoys. People are killjoys, will kill your joy, steal your joy, and or you give them an idea, or you say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this. Uh, I'm gonna decorate my house. We gonna paint our house this certain color, and I want this accent wall. I want a gold accent wall. Oh, I don't like all that stuff. I don't like all that stuff. Well, that's not for you to like, but that's what I want. I want a gold accent wall, and then I think I want to do chocolate and off-white accessories, gold and off-white accessories. I may not find a chocolate bedspread, but I might find a off-white or gold with some gold pillars and stuff and other little trinkets and stuff. Child, how about you go to their house and they didn't painted a wall? Oh, I thought you didn't like that. Oh, girl, I was thinking about it, and I saw it in the magazine, and I decided to go ahead and get it. A killjoy. But when you came up with the idea, they didn't want to do it. They thought that was so far-fetched or far out of reach. But then you go to their house and they done the same thing that you wanted to do. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Yeah, steal your idea. Or you tell them a certain, I'm going to get me a Ford Explorer. I don't know if they make Ford Explorers or Expedition. Girl, yeah, we thinking about looking at a Ford Expedition because I really want a Cadillac Escalade. But girl, you seen them prices on them Escalades? We can't afford that. We'll get us a nice Ford Expedition, and we're gonna ride off into the sunset. Next thing you know, who done got a Escalade? Knowing they probably can't even afford it. But they the one got Escalade trying to get before you. And then you get what you get. Because me, I don't live like the Joneses. I live within my means. I know what I can afford. I know what I can't afford. I'm not trying to impress the next person. Because guess what? At the end of the day, you have to fight them bills and the consequences and what all comes with that. You trying to rob Peter to pay Paul to tell John and Mary they can't get paid today. That's what you doing. I had a friend, it was so funny. She had a girlfriend, and when a concert or something come up, or she got paid or whatever, boy, she go get her little outfit and jump fly and turn around, go to the club, may rent a car, jump fly, rent a car, go valet park, and go all up in the club, and she looking cute, she looking fine, the guys hollering at her, da 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 da. Here come Tuesday, and your lights turned off. True story. She said, I don't know why she do that. She get a little extra money, then she want to jump. She said she want to jump fly, and then next thing you know, she done did all that, and then she ain't got no money. That's showing out. Why do that? Live within your means. Every day is a different day. We wake up to a new day every day. So, yeah, I don't know why people do that. But yeah, her friend would do that. Every time they would go out or there's a concert or whatever, oh, she get sharp as a tack, she would say. and park, valet park, like she got a bunch of money, buku money. And Tuesday she crying because her license got turned off. But you do have people do that. My mama used to call that see me out but don't see me home. When when I used to go out, I would see people, oh, they be fly. Oh, they just flawless from head to toe. They name brand junkies. Got everything name brand, the Gucci glasses, the Gucci shirt, the belt, might have the pants, the shoes. You know, everything is got Gucci or whatever. Get out there. uh, You may see them when they leave because they may be parked way down the street, around the corner, because they don't want to see what you're riding in. Or if they got a nice car, then of course they want to floss and they want to be in front. But then go home in that BMW and park park it in front of Shotgun House that's on cinder blocks and lean it to the side. But you won't get your house straight or lifted up because you got to be the flyest one when you go out to the club. Hey Rebecca, how you doing? Yeah, I've seen people do that. Like my mom used to say, see me out but don't see me home. Or never invite you to their house. You can't come to their house because it's not up to par. They don't have a little bit of it all. And that's what I always like. But I was taught that. My mom always taught us have a little bit of it all. You know, don't put all your money in this fine car and then your house, looks shambles. You don't want nobody to come there ever. You never know what you may need. That's like me. The times I've been in the hospital, I've had to have my neighbor come in the house and maybe get a bag for me. But I didn't have to worry about her talking about my house because I'm gonna keep it up to par. I'm gonna keep it nice. So, she can't ever go say, well, I went over there, girl. I had to fight through the clothes to get through the house. I had to fight through the clothes to get through the house. They ain't gonna have to do that. So that's why I say you have a little bit of it all. And nowadays, the way things are, we got to put some money aside. My cousin came in today and she said Bucky's had gas for $2.59. I say, you mean $3.59? She say no, $2.59. Somebody must have put an error up there. They know every time people come through Texas. I don't know where Bucky's at anywhere else, but I know in Texas, any part of Texas, in the outskirts of Texas, people gonna stop to Bucky's. Yes, they're always clean and they got everything, all kind of knickknacks and snacks. Give a dog a bone, food, where it's gonna take your money. It, you get in there and you get mesmerized. I'm sorry. I don't think we can come out of there spending less than $50. Because for one, a lot of people don't like their beef sandwiches, but I like they chopped and sliced beef sandwiches. I think they delightful. They got some chocolate chip cookies. They candy coated nuts, almonds. See, I'm gonna be looking like a busted can of biscuits talking about food. And I haven't had nothing. My stomach is touching my back right now. I'm so hungry. But just my nerves, I'm running off of nerves and energy. That's what I'm running off of right now. So, yeah. But people need to live within their means because it don't make sense to be outside of that. Live comfortable. Like I said, I put gas. Yes, no, I put gas today. I wanted to top my car off so when my dad take me, he don't have to worry about filling up gas and coming back and forth. Uh, if I wasn't to use my little old Kroger car, my little points on the Kroger thing, my gas was gonna be $3.89. I'm like, goodness, that's too close to $4, y'all. What we gonna do? I told y'all I got a bicycle in there. People say it's just like riding a bike. No, It ain't just like riding a bike. I tried that. That's why the bike is in the garage and the tires are riding out. Because when I would take out, leave it from here, leave from my house, by the time I get to the end of the block, I was tired, boss. So I got to get off the bike and rest. Then I got to get up enough rest to get on it to come around the corner. Get up enough speed to come around the corner. I catch that other corner over here. I was tired, boss. I got to get off the bicycle again. Now, mind you, while I'm at that corner down there, I'm looking at my driveway, which is an incline. And I'm like, Lord, how am I going to get up that driveway? I say, because by the time I finish pedaling, I'm going to be tired. Y'all, I guess I would get on there and I take out. And I say, please don't let no cars be coming because I'm at a speed and I take out. And then I look, I say, Lord, please don't let no cars be coming because I be going. I be going. And by the time I get to the driveway, that front tire hit that big hump and I don't get, the back tire barely gets on the driveway because I done ran out of speed and the hump of the driveway in the front that slowed me down. I'm like, Lord have mercy. And I would be tired. So I'm saying, y'all, I don't know. Oh my God, Sean, where you at for gas to be 419? Wait a minute. Tom Hawk, let me read this. God love us so much, but yet we say Jesus is fake. But have you really prayed and asked him if so, he would reveal himself to you? Give him a chance, please. Just say Jesus if you're real. Wait a minute. Real. Show me you're real. Amen. Well, we're not talking about Jesus and God over here, but if anybody know the story or whatever, they should know that Jesus in man form is still God. It's really one and the same. But he sent his son in man form, like you and me, and died for our sins. So I don't have a problem with saying Jesus, but right now we're not gonna hold Bible study over here. You're gonna have to catch a Bible study a channel. But thank you. I do believe Jesus is real, and I know he's real. So thank you for that. Amen to that. I'll see you later. You're welcome to stay. You in West Virginia. Okay. Hey, Mocha. Yeah. Let people in your house. But y'all, it's some fake tales and stuff. But have y'all drop a one in the chat? Have y'all ever heard of pouring salt around your doorway, or across your doorway or around your doorway for somebody who you don't you don't want to come in your house, or how they say that, like a spirit, a person that you feel that's a demon or got some demon ways. Have I ever heard about that? You don't post out on the pathway. You pull it around and you go around your house, and on both sides, and you leave the doorways open because you want to be able to let that old evil person or spirit out. If somebody come to your house and they that kind of person, have y'all heard that? Oh yeah, a bad energy. I was looking. Thank you, Sonny. I was looking at Lady Justice. If you could post my cash app again, that'll be fine. Thank you. I was looking at something on YouTube, and on YouTube they posted this lady was looking at her ring camera, y'all, And I guess it was her boyfriend or her husband, and him and the mama got into it, had gotten into it before, or she always bringing bad energy or whatever. So I guess the woman looked up and found out that sage, you put sage on the doorway, or before they can enter your house, the sage, just like I'm talking about the salt. And put the sage, and she must have put the sage all the way around. Y'all, this was so funny. That woman, he was coming up first, and she was looking at him through the ring camera. She said, "I told him not to bring his mama over here, and he bring her anyway. Well, I'm gonna see if this sage work." So he come up, and mama coming behind him, and out of nowhere, mama done fell. Mama done fell all off the sidewalk in the grass. The woman done fell. So she said, I don't know, maybe. So the son came out there to get her. And so he was trying to help her up. So she got up, and she started walking up the steps. And she fell back again. So he like, "Mama, you okay? Mama, you okay?" And so he came in the house to get the other, I guess the other brother, or their son or something. So next thing you know, both of them came outside to try to help the woman up. You saw that? Yeah, I know I'm not telling the story right, but to help her up. So they help her up, and she got to staggering like she was drunk and about to fall again. And so I guess she caught on, or she thought about it, and she went on about her business. I guess she went sit in the car. That sage worked. It worked. I kid you not. It was on YouTube. This black lady, and she fell in the yard, and she couldn't get herself together. She couldn't get her composure, like she was drunk or intoxicated. But she walked up from the car, walked up fine. But by the time she got so far, I don't know how far that woman went out with that sage, but baby, she put it out there. And that woman fell off that sidewalk in the grass and was looking to see what was going on. And then she turned around and she woke and got up. Yeah. I don't know how true that is, y'all, but I did see that on YouTube. Yeah. So I see you saw it too. I thought that was so funny. And I say, you know what? I wonder if that really worked. Or they were they doing a skit? Because they could have been doing a skit too. I don't know. But yeah, that was so crazy. That was the craziest thing that I ever saw. Yeah. Yeah, it was the craziest thing. Yeah. So yeah, Gloria, really. I don't know I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if they were doing a skit, because it could have been, but the way that woman kept falling in that yard, after the third time, she just said, forget it. She just got up and walked back to the car. She didn't even try to come in the house. So she probably figured that something was put, a rule was put. So she didn't bother about it, whatever. So I'm like, some things do work, but they do tell you to put salt around your house, but leave the door pathway open, because if they come in, they can leave out the same way they come in, and to get rid of the spirit. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm just telling y'all what I saw, and I'm just telling y'all what I heard. Yeah, we ain't doing no evil spirits over here, so I rebuke them. They turn it, send it right back to them. I don't deal in that. I don't deal in that. But I do know people, have known people that dealt in that and stuff. And my mom told me about a relative. Somebody put a rule on her, and she had to go to this other lady for her to get the spell off of her. Yeah. Somebody wanted her husband, and so they put a spell on her, so I guess so they can get him or whatever. And she saw some things, and things started happening to her, and she was wondering what it was, and she talked to a couple, elders and older people, mom and stuff like that, and they told her, you probably got somebody probably put a rule on you. a hex, whatever they call it. And so, yeah, she had to go actually to a cousin on the other side of me. Dealt in that older lady. She dealt with that and got it off of her. So like I said, my parents were from Louisiana, and it was a lot of that stuff dealt over there. And then a lot of people don't know that Haitians came to New Orleans. That's where a lot of Cajun food came from. Is from them Haitians. All that hot food and stuff. They the ones do all of that. And the Haitians and then the French and all that intertwined and mixed and whatever. Yeah, some people don't know that, but I found out that little history when I was in the hospital. One of my nurses, I thought she was from the Caribbean or Bahamas or somewhere. She said, "No, I'm actually from." She said, "I'm from New Orleans." I said, "You got that accent?" She said, "But I'm Haitian." And I was like, "You from New Orleans, but you're Haitian?" And she said, "Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Haitians migrated to New Orleans." And she said, "How you think they get all that hot food and stuff and some of them good recipes and stuff?" I said, "I don't know. Shoot. I know our people can cook too, but you put the two and two together. And then you got the French was over there. So you got all of that, one big melting pot. And New Orleans is a melting pot full of people, all kind of people. And if you've been, you have a good time. If you haven't been, you want to go. But you have to have an open mind, because when you go on that Bourbon Street, you don't know what you're going to see. You do not know what you're going to see. Thank you, Lady Justice. Yes. Super chats, super stickers, super thanks, super gifts are greatly appreciated. I am a YouTube partner now, so I do have to promote it. So you will hear me saying that. Some people think you're begging, but it's not. It is a thing. You got to go read all this stuff with YouTube, and you agree to this and you agree to that. Some stuff I don't know. Some stuff I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I done signed up to, but yeah. So y'all hit the like button. That's the thumbs up button. It's free to hit the like button. It's free to subscribe to my channel. The memberships, you light up in green. Even if you don't light up right now, I don't have many people that be in my chat all the time. So I try to shout out everybody or speak to everybody. If you want a certain shout out, only you'll get a shout out if you have been a member of been supporting my channel, whether you in green or not. You have to be a supporter, and I know that you're a supporter. Then you can come in and say, "Can you say happy birthday to somebody?" Not some Joe Blow off the street. Hey Drippity, thank you. Not anybody off the street can come in and say that. I need to see you, and you know that you in support of me. Right now, like I say, it's not just that many of y'all, so I know and I keep up with it. I am very attentive, about that. So this hat, you'll only see this hat. Well, it's my birthday. And then when I come on with this hat, that means there's a giveaway of some sort. So yeah. So next time y'all see me with a party hat like that, don't be saying, "Oh, class lady, now she wants some money again." No, I'm going to do like I did for St. Patrick's Day. I got something coming up. I don't know what, but I think of something. And no, it takes a while to get paid on YouTube. It really does. You got to meet a threshold of $100 a month. So you got to get over 100, say 115, because they take 30% of that. So 30% of that is about 70 something dollars, So yeah. So when you see people talking about super chats, super stickers, and super thanks, that's what it's about. I know some of us can go overboard and do, but I'm not here to judge anybody. They do what they want to do on their channel. I'm going to do what I do over here. I'm going to keep it classy. I'm going to keep it classy. I'm not coming on here begging. And I didn't come on here. Only thing I'm going to beg for is subscriptions, memberships, super chat, stickers, and super chat. Hey, LB, thank you. Hey, Sheila. Long time no see, Sheila. Where you been? Where you been, Sheila? Yeah. So welcome y'all, everybody. I'm on earlier today. I normally come on at 7 o'clock, but I say since I'll be traveling tomorrow, let me come on at 7 o'clock. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. I think YouTube have did the different guidelines, but I'm going slowly but surely, y'all. I'm moving up, and I'm trying to put the content. Y'all watch my lives and some of my shorts and stuff. Y'all just go through there and look at them. You can go through a short and just it ain't but about 15 seconds. Just look, hit the like button. Even if you don't hit the like button, just go and scroll and look at them for a couple of seconds. Y'all, you can support me that way. I'll be greatly appreciated. I'm not the I'm still a preemie. I don't know how long I'm gonna be a preemie, but I'm a preemie right now. Oh, okay. Lady Justice, we have a family reunion coming up there in July. I don't know if I'll make it because my dad and his siblings, is 8 of them, him being the oldest. Every 4th of July, that's the family reunion. Last year was one of the first times in a long time that I felt good going to the family reunion, and it wasn't nothing going on with me that prevent me from going there. And my brother, I don't know what got into him. He messed it up. I was so mad. You talking about walked around with some rocks in their jaws and some lemons. I was so mad at him. I say, this is the first time. The last time I was able to go, my mom was living. And I say, since she been gone out of all this time, and you choose this year to mess up. I say, you choose this year to mess up. So yeah, I'd love to meet you too. Honey, I'm telling you, me and my cousin, we gonna clown. We don't have to have nothing to drink. Y'all hear me? We don't have, I think she bought some wine though. Hey, Sheena B. Thank you, boo. Thank y'all. Y'all heart Sheena B and thumbs up. Yeah. We'll vibe all by ourselves. I told y'all last time I got stuck. I got stuck in the on the one of them scooters in the doorway, and she was threatening to put my picture up there. Y'all, I told her I killed her. I said, I kill you dead. You take my picture. I had to sit there for about 10 minutes because it took her 10 minutes to stop laughing. Took her 10 minutes to stop laughing. So I had to sit there until she got ready to pull me out the middle of the doorway. I was so doggone mad. Y'all know, if anybody been on cruise, y'all know you don't get but that much room. You see my elbow? My elbow about that much room. Because once you push the door back, you just got a little walkway and the wall is right there. Why they set it up like that, I don't know. But yeah, I got stuck. The scooter shorted out from me going through the water by the pool, and I was sitting just right there. Couldn't go this way, couldn't go that way. But just before it did that, it stopped in the hallway. So my nephew-in-law and my niece and my 2 great nieces was coming down the highway. So I said, hey, nephew, I say, can you help and see what's going on with this scooter? And I'm sitting on the scooter like a big dummy. And here go my little old, was she 1? No, she's 4 now. A little over a year. Her mama holding her. She looked down at me, and kids say the darndest thing. She say, uh-oh. I couldn't do nothing but fall out laughing. How did she know at that time to look down at me and say, uh-oh, that something was wrong? I say, boy, you just don't know what these kids will say. And then I told her, I said, uh-oh is right. Auntie can't make this scooter go. So it ended up shorting, and he got it together. He wiped it out and everything. And then when they done left, I come to turn the scooter around. I come to turn it around, y'all. And that's when I got stuck in the door. I say, good thing I didn't have to use the restroom. Because I would have been up it creek without a paddle. Yeah, it just stopped in the middle. So my sister-in-law has a she has a smaller scooter, y'all. But I'm bad on trying to stop. Hey Joe Bob, I see you came back. Hey Taterbug. Hey Milky. Hey Beverly. Uh-oh. There I go fooling with the camera. Hey Zaza. Hey Yo Yo. Ooh, all y'all that came in. I'm just a talking, didn't see all y'all. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. Y'all just don't know. It's a national holiday. Hey Radma. Hey G-Ma Gigi. No. Lady Justice. Okay, G-Ma Gigi, look down. Lady Justice just posted my cash app. It's $ CLACLDY. Classy lady. Hey LaWanda. Y'all just don't know. I feel so good. Y'all done came over here to celebrate my birthday. Hey. Hey. I got about 2 birthday gifts so far. I got I told y'all the other day my godmother that did my alterations on my clothes. I was I requested. I said I know I'm getting a birthday cake for my birthday this year, and what she did was I thought I was gonna get it when I came back. When I went to pick up some of the clothes, she still got a few items to do. Thank you, Lawanda. She still got a few things to do. So once she does that, I thought, yeah, I was gonna go pick up a cake, but she made a big old one of them old fashioned pound cakes, um, with the icing on it and stuff. So I don't know if my cousin wants some. I froze a little section and I ate on it last week. I gave my brother some, and then my dad came tonight. I say, you want this cake I saved for you? He gets the cake and say, this little old piece. It was a nice hunk. It was a nice hunk of cake. Well, he can get a couple of slices out there if he wants to eat it with some ice cream or something like that, or some milk or whatever. But yeah, that's what he said. This little old piece. I said, well, you know what? It's my birthday. Won't you request one for your birthday? And you could have a big cake by yourself. But yeah, so I got that. And then State Farm, my agent, they always see your birthday card. And I'll probably get some more by tomorrow from one of the state representatives. She always send a generic birthday card. I get that every year. And then so my dad, he said, I don't buy no cards. I don't buy no cards. So he not ready stack the cash. He not ready to stack the cash for my birthday. So he said, I'm getting you out of my way. I'm getting you out of the way. Getting you out of the way. I said, that's fine. I'm going to get out the way. I'm going to go, like I told them people in Mexico, I'm going to go stand right on over there. I'm going to get out the way. You ain't got to tell me. Thank you, though. Thank you. But I knew he was going to do that. I don't know if I want to take that kind of money with me, or, put it on a bank card or something like that. Maybe we'll do that in the morning. I'll see. Because y'all know I'll be up all night. I got to do my hair. I got to take this bun off my head. I got to shampoo my hair and put me some dye in there this time. Some real stuff that's going to take and going to last for a couple of weeks. Not that old doggone rinse that I've been buying. And I won't buy that no more. It's called Adobe, or whatever. I hate that stuff. I'm using it because I done spent my money. But otherwise, mm-mm. Thank you, Viola. Y'all heart and thumbs up, Viola. I appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all really showing out for my birthday. Ooh, y'all showing out. Hey, Sally. Welcome over. Welcome over. You may have been over here before, Sally. I know you from other people chat, but I don't remember seeing you over here. And I may have. I don't know. I try to keep up with everybody. I try to keep up with everybody. Yeah. So, you know, like I just hate to say it. The only downer is that my mom is not here. Thank you, Yo Yo. Y'all put a thumbs up for Yo Yo. Thumbs up. You know, I told y'all when I was working, I didn't work on my birthday because I didn't want nobody to piss me off. I'm sorry, I got to say it. I ain't want nobody to piss me off for my birthday, so I always took the week of my birthday off. Always. Always. So I'm just giving y'all that little tip. Y'all got a birthday coming up. Y'all got a job that you know somebody may piss you off on that job. Or you got a customer service job. Take that day off and enjoy that day. I don't care if it's in the middle of the week. Take it off. Don't let nobody steal your shine. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody put you in a down mood. Because sometimes people can say something to you and you could be having the best day ever. And sometimes people can say something that'll get you right here, get you right in the heart. And you be like, you know what? I was having a good day until they said something. And then you got to think and get some positive thoughts and pray and stuff to get that devil off your back because somebody done said something that they ain't had no business. And to kill your mood or whatever. People will do that. And will do it on purpose. So, that's why I said my birthday, off. I don't be on. I don't work it. I don't want nothing. I don't care if I have to lay in the bed all day. I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work. And then I like it now when you sign up for all different little things. Little perks come. Like I like to buy a Brahmin purse. They not already saying you get 15% off. Now, why don't you give me about 25 or 30% off the purse? Cracker Barrel sent me some for a free dessert. I gotta find my stuff because somebody done went in there and erased my stuff. Alta Beauty. I'm trying to see somebody else sent me something and say a gift or something like that. So I signed up for things for my birthday because they do. Hey, I can hear you. That's my cousin. She been quiet all this time. Yeah. So yeah, if y'all got a birthday coming up, don't work on your birthday. Don't let them people interrupt your day and steal your day and stuff like that. Because that's what they'll do. You done got comfortable, huh?
Lord, iron my shirt, not yours.
Please iron my shirt. She bought me a birthday shirt. Say today is my birthday, so we gonna wear that tomorrow because we was all off, y'all, with clothes and stuff like that. I had something totally different I was gonna wear, and I thought about it. I say, you know what? We going on a cruise tomorrow. We ain't got no business with these colors on. Look like we going to the party or something. Cause I was really dressed like some with my shoulder eyed and all that. I was gonna be sexy, but I should have been having something to sell, So she got us a red T-shirt, and it looked like we going on a cruise, and it says my birthday. But then I also made a special shirt for my birthday as well. So I'm gonna wear that the day of my birthday. Thank you. Let me see who this is. Lady Justice. Thank you. Y'all hit the thumbs up for Lady Justice. Yeah, so we're gonna pretty much be dressed alike because she got white shorts and I got white long gauze pants. So yeah, Mud and Jeff. I tell y'all, if we used to fight when we was growing up, me and her used to fight. Well, we used to wrestle. Y'all know what them they do that fake stuff now. We used to do wrestling. Wrestling, that's it. We used to wrestle when we was growing up. And I would go every summer pretty much to her house. My grandmother was still living. Both of my grandmothers were still living. But I would be at my grandmother's house, and then my auntie would come and get us. And we'd be at my auntie house, and I tell y'all, my auntie had like a bell, and it had like a positive saying on the bell. It was on a placard. I don't know who, I think my cousin or whatever, her sister would get the bell. Oh, y'all always on, and I'm gonna get this bell. And baby, just like on Let's Do It Again, when they hypnotized Farnsworth with JJ, they hypnotized him to be able to beat this other man up, and he went into a trance when he heard that bell. Baby, when they would ring that bell, my cousin would ring that bell, we went at it. Boy, we be tough. You would swear we were some boys. We would tussle. We be going all across the bed, rolling all across the bed. I got in a headlock. She get me, but in the end, I'm the oldest. I always get her. Then she started crying. I say, you better give, you better give. And then she started crying, and then my auntie be in the room. What y'all doing in there? Now, all this time, she done heard us in there. She ain't said nothing. All this time, she done heard us in there wrestling. Hey, Tater, thank you, Tater. Y'all hoarded up for Tater. Yeah, all this time, she would hear us in there tussling, but she would never say nothing till one of us started crying. When one of us started crying, which was my cousin, come here, come here. So my cousin going, and she and my auntie, what she do to you? What she do to my baby? What she do to my baby? Is she me? Oh, she be doing it. And then she'll say, come here, classy lady. Come here. So I go in there, ma'am, what you do to my baby? I say, we was in there wrestling. You come here. So she would just lightly tap me and then wink her eye, and say, y'all don't need to be in there wrestling or whatever. Child, every day, y'all go in there and get y'all a cool cup. Well, we called them Dixie cups because they were made in the Dixie cups. And she sold them for, I think it was a quarter. She sold them for, but it might have been a nickel. But she told her, y'all go in there and get y'all Dixie cup and y'all sit down somewhere. Oh, child. Why did she say that? We get our Dixie cup. We had them old Dr. Scholl's hard sandals with the buckle on the top and the brown thing. And baby, we take out. We call it streets here in the city. They call it roads and down the lane. Baby, we take out walking, switching down the lane, eating our Dixie cup. Then we had another, it was her other first cousin on the other side. All three of us, we'd be switching down the street. I was always the fattest one. But it went from me, then her, and then the other one, she was poor as a rail. But we'd always hang together. We were the Three Stooges. We always hung together. But every day we wrestled. And one of us always ended up crying. She did more so than me. I cried a couple of times, but she did more so than me. And then my auntie would chastise us and tell us to go play. But me and my mom was having a conversation one day, and I have another set of cousins, well, two other cousins, and they're boys, and they're two sisters' kids. And when I tell y'all, every time they set eyes on each other, it was a fight. It was a rumble. They were really fighting. We were just rustling and playing around. It would be a fight. They would have to put one in one room, the other one in the other room. You swear they were some wild dogs. Every time them two locked eyes on each other, it was a fight. One was older than the other. I don't know what it was, but they fought every time they seen each other. They locked eyes and they was like some dogs. And that was it. They ain't care what they tore up. The mama and them could say, stop, stop, stop. Do you think them grows would stop? They keep on going. So they fought. So I said, I guess we got that in our blood somewhere. But the sisters did that too. I was wondering if the two sisters did that. They did that too. They fought like that. So I don't know what it was. I guess maybe because we were the baby, the two babies on my mom's side. Maybe that's what it is. Cause my cousins on my dad's side, if we fight, it's gonna be a real fight. So we don't even play like that. And plus, I'm me, my brother, and another cousin. We much older than they are. We are much older than they are. So it would be a disadvantage. Child, I ain't gonna even hold you, Bama. You might as well go ahead and say blessed, blessed, blessed right now. Hey, love thyself. Y'all might as well say blessed, blessed, blessed right now, cause I'm gonna do whatever I can do. I done got the thumbs up with this. Well, I got to wear old shoe, but I'm gonna be on that scooter. So I'm gonna do what I can do. Trust and believe. I ain't going that many days to not to have a good time. Hey, Mimi Four, how you doing? Yes, ma'am. Come on, let you in this party, child. Welcome over. Random user, hello. How you doing? Hey, Valentine, baby. How you doing? Uh-oh. Thank you, Kisses Ring. Child, I did order me another stand, y'all. So hopefully I won't be doing that. Thank you, Kisses Ring, y'all. Hype it up. Yeah. I was telling my cousin, I said, this is the most ghettoest decoration. It's what I got from what's that? Dollar Tree. They don't have nothing. Y'all, these stores don't have nothing. Where do you get party supplies from now? I guess you have to order everything. Ever since Party City, Party City, you can go in Party City, they had everything, every color, every whatever. You may still have to order something offline, but you still could kind of go in there and visualize what you wanted and get some things. Child, I was in there, and I'm like, y'all can't even see my little balloons. I got one over there. One over there say, let's celebrate, child. And the other one over here. I say, this the most ghetto ass. Oh, this the most ghetto is stuff you see. Thank you, my GG. For some reason, it didn't ring. As long as it said $ clack lady, CLACLDY, that's me. I am the only one in the state of Texas. Clack lady. I can promise you that. That's why I have to be careful when I drive. I'd have been it. They said, that doggone clack lady? Yeah, it's me. It was me. I did it. No, but I'm a good driver though. Yeah, but yeah. So I had to. Me and Mama was talking, and I don't know how we even got on the subject. And we was talking about fighting, or we're talking about our cousins or whatever. I say, well, me and her used to do it. Me and Mary used to fight. What you mean? I say every summer I went up there every day, sometimes 2 times a day, we fought. She say, you mean to tell me you've been up there all these years and my sister ain't never told me none of this? I say, well, Mama, but she give us a Dixie cup and we'd be all good. My mama said, I know not. I know I ain't send my child up there every summer and all you was doing was fighting. I say, that wasn't all we was doing. When we went to my mom, we didn't fight. My mom would have whooped both of us. Thank you, Valentine, baby. Y'all just showing. If I was trying to meet the threshold, I'd have met it today. But mine is rolling over, y'all. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm letting mine roll over. I want to make it last forever. Yeah. And she said, I know I wasn't sending you up there every year. I said, uh-huh. I said, we fought two, sometimes three times. And she said, where was my sister? I said, be in her room on the phone. I said, yeah. But we didn't fight at my mom's house. Because my mom wouldn't have played that. That's just when we got over there. We just got wild. Wild and willy. You know? And she said, Lord, I didn't know that. I'm going to have to ask my sister. I said, well, you can ask her. That's what we did. That was our entertainment. If we had some dolls, yeah, we played with them. We wasn't grown little kids, but we just, I really, you know what? I don't really know what we did. I can remember having Baby Alive and some games. We played Trouble and some of those other games. But I can't remember what we did. I know that sometimes I'd be at my grandmother's house and we would you had to wipe down the okra with them doggone splinters. I'm surprised I like okra now. And then wipe them down and stuff like that. And then they cut them and they'd either can them or they would either freeze them. And then some people sold them. So yeah, I didn't snap peas and all that kind of stuff. Child, you would swear I was born in the country. But I like the stuff like that. But certain things I didn't like. Yeah, certain things I did like. So I did like stuff like that. What is this button? Where check go? Oh, okay. I didn't push the button, y'all. Okay. Okay, now I see the thing. How do you set the goals? I don't want to do that. I'll set goals maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks. That's not gonna be an everyday thing for me. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna promote the channel with the super chat, the super stickers, the super gifts, the super thanks, membership. So those of y'all in the bushes, if y'all drop down, you would like to become a member. It's $1.99, $2.99, or $3.99. You can join whichever level you want, and then you will light up in green as a member. Um, and if you are new to my channel, please consider doing a subscription. That's free, and you can hit the thumbs up button, and it'll change my numbers, and it'll put me out there in the algorithm. Normally, y'all, I normally come on, y'all that come on, y'all know, y'all be talking about, I got to go to bed or whatever. Tonight is Friday. Y'all ain't got to go to bed. Y'all ain't got to do, well, I don't know what you got to do. But, you know, I ain't going to say I'm the only one got to do something because I do have to shampoo this, well, my head ain't yeah, it's nappy. This natty head and put a rinse in there. I will probably be up all night. I do have deal with insomnia sometime. The other night, y'all, I was up till 7 o'clock in the morning, and I said I didn't watch the sun go down and the sun come up, and I'm still up here looking crazy. So I did have to take something to go to bed, to go to sleep. Gucio, yes, thank you. Hey Terry. No, your uncle ain't over here. I don't know where your uncle at, baby. But he not over here. So don't put don't put comments like that unless you know who you're talking to. My name is Classy Lady. You can address me as that. So I don't know where your uncle at. And if he over here, tell him to send a cash out. Tell him to send a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if your uncle is over here in my chat. And matter of fact, you can too as well. Today is my birthday. Well, today is not my birthday, but we celebrating it today. Hey, LaMonica. Yeah. I'll come over here with that yakety yak stuff. And I ain't with it today. I ain't with it. Y'all, I ain't with it. Yeah. So, But yeah, I I'm kind of spoiled for my birthday, y'all. And y'all helped that this year. But Ooh. When I shake my head like that, child, mama come through. Mama come to mind, child. Ooh wee. Mama come to mind. I tell you, she could make a person's birthday feel special. Yeah. And my dad too. I'm not gonna say that because he'll call early in the morning. He can't wait till he. I know you don't want nobody calling you till 10 o'clock, but I'm calling you early this morning, and I don't care because it's that special day. So I know people will be calling, blowing up the phone or whatever. But this year, it blew it up. I'm gonna be on the cruise, child, and we get off in Cozumel. So I'm gonna be out there trying to harass somebody to buy me some jewelry. I'm gonna be harassing somebody and probably get put out somebody's store like I did the last time. Yeah, I got put out. I don't just. I for real talk noise, y'all. Man, put me out the store. Told me, you get out my store. You trying to alter my prices. I say, yeah, because I'm trying to get a good deal. I say, I guess I insulted him. I say, ain't nobody bought nothing out of here. I said, I come in here and I'm trying to give you some cash money and you gonna refuse my money? Ain't nobody bought nothing out of here. I say, since me and you been willing and dealing over here in this corner, them people been coming in, looking and walking out. You ain't making no money. I said, but you gon' I said, he said, you get out my store. You get out my store. I say, I'm gonna get out your store. But I'm gonna be standing right over there. And when you ready to win the deal, you come get me. I'm not coming get you. I said, okay, I'm gonna go stand over there. So I was standing overlooking the rail, y'all, minding my business. I'll tell you what I had on. I had a black and white zebra outfit, one shoulder. Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing. Had a red belt on with it, my red accessories. And I was standing over there by this man. Y'all know those mannequins. You see them. I don't know if y'all ever watched Girlfriends, and Lynn was, she was all in white, and they be painted, and you think it's a statue, and then they'll make a gesture. They may move their arm or move some fingers and scare you. Well, when I seen him standing up on that box, I already knew who he was. So he didn't scare me or whatever. But I asked him, could I take a picture with him? I said, you don't scare me. I already know who you is, so you might well, go ahead and take a picture. So he let me take a picture with him. But I act like he was still a statue, but I already knew it was a man. So I was just standing over there by him and stuff, and I'm on the rail. And so next thing I know, my friend, she asked me, she said, you ready to go? I said, no. She said, what you waiting on? I said, I'm waiting on this man to come get me because he put me out the store. She said, he put you out the store? I said, yeah, I was trying to will and deal with him. He told me I was trying to get his prices down. I say, I was. And she said, he put you out the store? I said, uh-huh. I told him I'm just going to be standing over here waiting on him. And next thing I know, about 10 minutes later, here come one of his little workers. Hey, lady, my boss say come back. I said, he ain't gonna put me out the store again, is he? No. He said, come back. He ready to work. And then I'm still over there with my little $300 I had. I had gotten a lot of little silver, a nice little ring for my brother, a Harley Davidson ring, and I had gotten a nice bracelet, and I got some nice pieces. So he said, you can give me, I say, I got these same three $100 bills that when you put me out the store. That's all I got. Y'all, he made a deal. But then he had to size the ring for my brother. And he wanted to charge. I said, Them three. That's it. So he sized it and everything, and I left out of there. He said, you a hard woman. I say, thank you. But I got what I wanted, though. I got what I wanted. That stuff be sitting in there all these months. They be waiting on tourists to get off these ships. That's what they waiting on. They be waiting out on the tourists to get off these ships. And that's how a lot of them make their money. So you gonna tell me all this jewelry you got in here that people just walking in here buying it, coming out, walking in here buying? Like they say, I peeped the scene. I was looking, and I was listening to people or whatever. You weren't making no money. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't make none that day, but to pass up mine, no, he wasn't gonna do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Then the next trip I had, they put us off at a different port. My cousin and my dad said, "Oh, she gonna be in there a while." they went, they went and looked around or whatever, and they went sat down. I said, "Well, y'all know where I'm at, huh?" They just left me. I'm back there, way back somewhere in the back, in the stove, in the corner, in the back, just looking and wheeling and dealing, picking out stuff I wanted, putting it on the tray. I said, "Y'all gonna clean that, huh?" You know. So yeah, I always make them clean your jewelry. Make them clean it. Mm-hmm. Get all what you gonna get. And here go my dad. He bought boots, belt, belts, and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, them people had that stuff. What they gonna do with it? They're not gonna reproduce it. And right now, the way things is right now, baby, they probably gonna roll out the red carpet. They probably gonna roll out the red carpet for people over there. Y'all just pray. I just hope everything be okay. Yeah, I hope everything be okay. Now they got the people over there that ride the bicycles. The Spanish guys that ride the bicycles. I think it may be some women, and they carrying you in the buggy. Y'all, let me tell you, me and my classmate. I'm not a big girl, but I'm okay. Child, why we caught one of them rides? That thing was way down. Cause she a big girl, baby, and all I could see is that man in the back. I just was falling out laughing. I said, "Boy, he working." I said, "Girl, we gonna have to give him a good tip." Girl, he working. He pedaling that bicycle. All you can see is his back. I guess that man said once he get to that thing, he said, "Get these two fat heifers off of here." Baby, I didn't care what he said. Just long as you took me from that building and you carried me all the way over there to the ship. I don't care what you called me. I made sure I gave him his money. We gave him a good tip. Cause baby, we was two ham hocks on that ship. On that carriage. Two. You brought your shorts in the room. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you brought both of them. Yeah. So, baby, I hope I don't have no little horror stories to tell y'all. Because, baby, we was two ham hocks in that buggy. And he was humping. I said, girl, girl, we got to tip him real good. Because by that time, we had went to a private beach and we had did all of that, took pictures with the class, them sombreros on. They gave us some, what were they making, rum or tequila? They gave you a shot of that, child. I was like, Somebody got to, we got to get back on this bus. Somebody got to have sense enough to be able to tell somebody that somebody got lost. And then you look over there to the left, big iguana just walking the sidewalk. They own Mexico. Them iguanas own Mexico. That thing was big as I don't know what. I say I probably would have passed out if I would walk by that thing and saw that big thing just taking his time, just a walking. And he was a person that was coming toward it, got off that sidewalk and went around. You can have it, partner. You can have that sidewalk. You sure can. I mean, that thing was big and long. I had never seen nothing like that before. But you'll see it in Mexico. I don't know if they some kind of endangered species or what. Hey, Monica. Thank you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what. But I always have some funny stories to tell on a trip. Y'all done heard this, but I'm gonna tell it again. I went to Hawaii and we stayed at Oahu, and we was on a tour bus. All right, two stories. First story, we was on a tour bus, and they put you down to take pictures, and it's just breathtaking to just see that water and hitting up against the mountains Well, them old volcanoes, that's what they really are. Some of them, and just hitting up against it, and the breeze just blowing, and just, you could just feel the breeze. And I always wear a dress. I always wear a dress. Y'all, if I tell you that breeze was strong, and I was enjoying it, I was enjoying. Hey, Marjanae, thank you. Same to you, boo. Are you on your trip, or you decide not to go? Yeah. And child, we was in Hawaii, and that wind was whipping and blowing. And child, why my dress flew up in the back like Marilyn Monroe? Whoopsie! I said, oh shoot, baby. They say all this black behind. I'm glad I had some good underwear on. I'm glad I'm one of the ones that. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad I'm one of the ones that wear underwear. Y'all thumbs up, Marjanae. I'm glad I'm one of the ones that wear underwear. Child, baby, they said all this behind was showing. I mean, that dress flew up, and I couldn't get it down fast enough. And then when I got it down, I thought I had it down. Charlie was getting ready to go up again. I had to grab it, and then I had to hold on to it, cause that wind was whipping, and that dress was flowing, baby. Them people was holding on to their hair, their hats, everything was flying. I don't know what kind of wind blew through there. While we was, it's almost like we was like on a lookout mountain. We was up high, and we could see the water and the waves hitting the bricks, and seeing all of that. It was so beautiful. And baby, when I tell you, next thing, classy lady dress flew smooth up. I mooned everybody. I got them a couple of times because I couldn't get the dress down. I was so embarrassed. I said, "Oh well." That's why my mom used to tell us always wear good underwear going to bed, cause you never know. Good underwear, good gown and stuff, because you never know, somebody have to come in on an emergency and you looking like a pickle, a hot pickle. Girl, a can of busted biscuits. I'm telling you, I used to sleep with just underwear on, and I don't do it no more, y'all. I don't do it no more. Not ever since that episode I had. I was passed out. My dad had to. He came and saw me down there. I don't know how I was looking. He told me once, after like the dust settled and everything, weeks and stuff later, you gonna have to get you some better night clothes than that. You have to get you some better gowns than that. I say, what you talking about? Oh, that what you had on was that was too short. That was too short. I had on a night shirt. I don't know. I guess my underwear was showing. My daddy said that was too short. I need to give me some better gowns than that. And I'm like, Daddy, some people don't wear no clothes. I said, what if you came in here and I was stark naked? I don't know what he did. He probably would have started hollering, even worse than what he was. But yeah, so yeah, I don't do that anymore. I'm fully clothed when I go to bed, and I make sure I don't have no holes in my underwear, because my mom would not be pleased. The second incident, y'all, we was on a little tour bus, and the man we had, he was a good tour guide, because he had like a little ukulele, and every time hey Zell, every time he'd stop, he played a little ukulele and he sing for us. We went. He stopped us at a gift shop. I bought some little things. People, he say it's a good ice cream in there. They bought ice cream and stuff like that. And hey, ex granny, how you doing? Thank you. Welcome over. And so he played the ukulele every time we stopped. So he took us by and he told us, well, Obama House is over there. I said, well, why we can't stop? Why we can't stop over there? You just going? And he say, this is the hiking mountain that whenever he comes home, this is the mountain that he hikes. And he showed us the mountain and everything. And in Oahu, as we were taking the tour, the further we were going down in the tour, y'all, I know this ain't nothing but God. After we finished the tour and we was headed back, y'all, one part of side was so dark. I guess like it is now. It was dark. And I said, golly, it's dark already? He said, no. I don't know what side they call it, but he said this side gets like this all the time, or it stay like this all the time. It looked like it was dang near dark. And we kept riding, and when we rode a few miles, and I promise y'all, this whole side and going back to the hotel, all lit up like a breath of fresh air. It didn't look the same. It's something like you would think in a horror movie, because one side of the mountain is dark, and then we went so far and we coming back the upside, and all of it is just light, pretty, beautiful, everything. But we had a good tour guide, and he explained all of this to us as we were going and stuff like that. How it looked and why it looked like that. I don't remember. I don't remember. I ain't gonna lie. I don't remember why he told us it looked like that or whatever. But the other stop we made, and for those who don't know, uh, Hawaii don't have snakes. You'll never see a snake in Hawaii. Y'all ask me why? Because they got these things called mongoose. Y'all Google it and look at that thing. They got this thing called mongoose. Y'all Google it. Some say it's a cartoon character. They have a cartoon character that's a mongoose. I guess it's Mongoose. Mongoose. And they have these mongoose over there. And the mongoose eyes is red. And they big. Big eyes. It's either a brown body or a gray body. And a long tail like a rat. But the mongoose eyes are big. Big body and a long tail. So he told us that there are no snakes in Hawaii. They bring these mongoose and they eat the snakes. If you see them, that's what the mongoose are for. So the next stop we took, he said, well, y'all, I'm going to get out and I'm going to go use the restroom. Y'all get out and stretch your legs and stuff. And then, this place he took us, it had chickens. Just chickens walking around there and all this kind of stuff. I say, now what kind of Sam Tall Hill is this? So, okay. He goes in there, he's going to take him a break. Everybody get off the bus. And I had a boot on. So we get off the bus. He helped me off the bus. Everybody, knew it was me and one other lady that was with my group. But the other people was, just people, random people. And I think they had another black couple. So everybody else was white or whatever. So we all got off the bus, and he said he was going to lock the bus. Whatever you want to leave, he was locking the bus. Okay. He did that. Me and my friend, we going close because we want to see the water and all that kind of stuff. And then they had like a little thing with some bricks around it. They had some holes in the bricks and stuff. And he was just saying, y'all might see a mongoose. Okay. Had another lady with her grandson and some older people that was older than us and some other women. The little bus was full. So me and my friend, we go over to this thing and we gazing, looking over the water and just enjoying the wind and people sailing and just all kind of stuff. And we had been standing up there for a minute. And I was, trying to take some pictures. And so here come the lady with her son and some more ladies. They was coming. And my friend said, oh, Did you see that? I say, did I see what? Y'all, she say, did you see? I think that was the mongoose. I say, the mongoose. I say, what? Did you see the mongoose? She say, it came out the little bricks and it showed itself and it went back. Now, y'all, you know how you see out the corner of your eye? I thought I saw a tail, but I wasn't sure. I told her, I said, I thought I saw a tail, but I'm not sure. I didn't see. She said, yeah, that was the mongoose. It came out. And I'm like, where? And I'm up there, I call myself gonna take a picture. Child, y'all, that mongoose came back out. Hey, Shadows Mom, thank you for the flower. Child, y'all, that mongoose came back out that little hole. I saw that mongoose and I started screaming. Ah! Ah! The mongoose! The mongoose! They see me, baby. I'm running with boot and all. I was getting it. The mongoose! The mongoose! Mind you, the little lady and her son, they was a grandson, they was coming my way. Another couple of ladies, and then there was some people at the bus. All they see is a big black woman running. Ah, the mongoose, the mongoose, ah, the mongoose. Baby, I'm tearing ass to that bus. I'm going, I'm cutting up, booting out. I'm just a getting. I'm just a getting, but I'm getting to that bus. I'm getting to that bus. Cause I seen that mongoose come out. I don't know if it was gonna keep coming and come through that other hole where we were. I don't know. I don't know if he had some cousins, some friends. I don't know what the mongoose had. I wasn't sticking around to see. Baby, I took out. Thank you, Green Flame. I took out running. And baby, when I got to that bus, y'all know I was tired, don't you? How about them other women and stuff say, what you running for? What you running for? I say the mongoose. Cause y'all know us as black people, we see people running, we just gonna start running. We ask questions later. I'm running. They trying to say what you see. I say the mongoose, the mongoose. Baby, I don't know how them women beat me to that bus and them cheering. All like, bah, 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 bah. Everybody beating on the bus for the man. Everybody taking the man on the bus. Everybody bamming on the bus. The mongoose, the mongoose. What he look like? What he look like? I said big old eyes and brown or gray and a long tail. I say it was big. It was big. And they just bamming. Everybody bamming on the bus. The mongoose, the mongoose. Baby, we was cracking up, trying to get on that bus. The man came. Girl, we was rocking that bus. All of us was trying to get on that bus. And the man said, what's wrong? I said, and they was like, she saw the mongoose. I said, I saw the mongoose. I saw the mongoose. Let me over here. Let me over here. He opened that thing and boy, honey, I got up there real quick. Them other women got on there and then they was like, well, what it look like? What it look like? I say, it's ugly. I say, it's ugly. And my friend, she had got extra a picture. I said, ooh, it's ugly. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. It's ugly. So y'all Google mongoose in Hawaii. And it'll show you that ugly thing. It'll show you that ugly thing. But baby, hey, Teamville, when I tell you when I took out running and all they seen was a fat black woman running, and I had that boot on, they said she must be running for something. Baby, I wouldn't stop until I got to that bus. I don't know where the mongoose was coming, if he was going to chase us. I don't know nothing about the mongoose. I don't know. But they did say that's what they put on the island for the snakes. It's no snakes in Hawaii. I don't know. They need to do something with the mongoose. Because them some ugly things. Child. And when we actually... he had to sing us a song before he left. I said, you gonna have to sing or do something. I said, cause my nerves is shot by now. He said, it's not gonna do you anything. I said, I don't know that. I don't know the mongoose. I didn't stick around and say, hey, Mr. Mongoose, how you doing? I don't care. I wasn't trying to see what he was talking, what he was talking about. All I know is I was trying to get up out of there. And if he didn't open that door the time he did, I think he'd have had a broken bus. Cause baby, everybody was bamming on it. Okay, yeah, you go December. Yeah, baby, yeah, yeah, Mongoose. But he was a good, very good tour guide. And we had one more stop, and they was going up into some woods. I said, "No, I'm not going into no woods. No, it was a uh, up some kind of like an arboretum or something like that, and you walk so far and they had certain things back there. I was safe reading the sign, and I told him I'm gonna watch the bus. I'm gonna watch the bus. Leave the door open on the bus. And by this time he didn't get out that time. I say I'm just gonna watch the bus. No, uh y'all done shattered my nerves with that doggone mongoose. I'm good. I'm good. No, no. But actually, when we left, I was telling the bus driver because I don't know how I get in the front. I'm in the front, and I was telling her about the mongoose. She said, "Oh, they so cute." I said, "The heck they are. Them things is ugly." She said, "I think they so cute." Mm-hmm. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. I don't know if they got mice and rats over there in Hawaii. They got them here in the city in the state. I don't want nothing that resembles that. They not cute. Ben with Michael Jackson wasn't cute. That one with the green mile, that ain't cute. I can't stand that. That's not nothing cute to me. No hamster, no none of that. I don't want to see none of that. Anything with a tail, you can miss me on that, especially like that, and can run faster than me too. Oh no, no, I'll pass. I'll pass on that. So no, but y'all look up what a mongoose is, and y'all see what I'm talking about. They say it used to be a cartoon character. And for y'all, the one y'all that been in here and that time they was talking about my smoke detectors, we actually, I bought 4 batteries, and we changed all 3 of them on that side. And I'll be doggone if they ain't still chirping. Who they chirping for, I don't know. So I'm gonna probably have to call the fire department and just ask them the question. Maybe it's time for me to get some more. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Cause they all singing together. One go, the other one go, but they all were changed this afternoon, and I thought that was over with. So, and I'm sitting in the area where I'm right next to all of them. So y'all forgive me on that. And then I'm sitting also where you can hear the planes fly. In the evening, they changed their direction. They changed their route. So yeah. So yeah, y'all can hear all of that. But I was trying to, oh, there you go again. I was trying to just, give a different scenery than from what I was sitting normally. I said, boy, this is a little ghetto, some little ghetto decorations. This is not, my mama would not approve of that. I don't really approve of it, but since I had gotten it, I said, well, let me just put it up. Let me just put it up and put my little dumb hat on. So anytime y'all see me, I have another one. I put on this hat. I only have a birthday once a year. I want to thank everybody for supporting me on my birthday. And hey, mother of 214. Hey, Lexi. Yeah. So on time I wear this for my birthday, which is today is my birthday. Well, not, Tuesday will be my birthday, but I'm celebrating it today before I leave. And when I have it on, is that I'm giving away some money. I'll be doing a giveaway. So next time you see me with this hat on, it may be another color. That's when I will give back to y'all. I did it for St. Patrick's Day. At that time, we didn't make our 500 subscribers that I wanted to make. We stopped at 466, and we had, when I finally knew how to work the buttons, we actually had 3,200 watch hours, 3,200, and I thought it was like you know, not even 1,500 because it was supposed to be well, 4,000, but I was trying to get 1,500 watch hours and at least 500 subscriptions, which I did meet one of them, but I didn't get the subscribers. So now I am still fighting for subscribers, which y'all that's in the bushes or somebody that's new, a subscription is free. You just hit the notification bell so whenever I come on, it will come on. And then also the thumbs up button, that's free. Hit that thumbs up button. Now, my other little speech is dealing with YouTube partnership. I am a partner with YouTube now, so I will be pushing the super chats, the super stickers, and also the memberships. The people you see lit up in green have purchased a membership, and then some of them, one of the members gave a gift and purchased a membership for them. So they will have a membership for 30 days, and after 30 days, if they so choose to purchase a membership, they will. If not, then they won't. But they still will come over and interact with what I have going on. So yeah, that would be. And then I also just saw that I have a target, which is the goal. I will set a goal, but y'all can rest assured it won't be every day. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. Um, I know that we have to make a threshold of $100, but I have mine combined. So I don't. My threshold is not set at $100. It's set at way much more. So when I get to that way much more, then YouTube will cut me a check. So I won't be getting a check every day. Right now, I'm a partner, but I'm an unemployed partner, and that'll be for a while. That's the way I choose to set mine up. You know, people come on here and say they don't need the money, but yet still beg and plead for people to, and even curse people out for it. So I'm not gonna do that. You give if you want to give, and I did promote that I was gonna have a virtual birthday party. I want to thank y'all for the super chats, the super stickers, the super gifts, the cash apps, which my thing is not ringing, so I have to get off the phone to be able to heart everybody that may have sent me a cash app. I appreciate that and everything that y'all have done for me. Whether it was my birthday or not, I appreciate y'all coming over supporting me on a daily basis. You just don't know how I feel when you're sitting on the other side. I've always been a supporter and in other people's chat, but when you're not feuding with people, going back and forth, bouncing the ball back, yeah, you have content because they talk about you, you turn around and talk about them. I'm not that channel. So I have to come up with my own content and things to talk about to keep y'all engaged in conversation. And then y'all can drop down out the bushes. Always say hi. Or you can start out by saying where you live or where you're from. And then if it's a conversation or a topic that I have, you can always engage in that topic. You're welcome. As long as it's not derogatory, racial, insulting, or bullying to me or nobody in my chat. That's not tolerated. So, like I said, yeah, it makes it harder when you're not going back and forth with anybody. Or I'm gonna try to pick somebody that maybe I can, just give some ins and out, not, just, give some things that I see. But if I do find one person or two persons, I will let y'all know so that y'all, if you want to, you can go and, maybe view them. But I will also ask, I'll put a two in the chat or whatever. The thing just went out and coming back on, child. I don't know what this thing doing. But anyway, so that's how I do that. So yeah, I do have to come up with a topic every day. If y'all have something y'all want to talk about or want me to expound on something, a lot of times when I talk about a topic, it's always something that I know personally. It didn't happen to me personally, or something else. So yeah, I'm gonna have some real new content when I come back because I'm gonna be talking about the cruise and things that happen and things of that nature. But I still have to talk about other stuff to keep y'all engaged or whatever. So yeah, it makes it harder because I'm not dealing in the drama, and I'm not, I started at one time. I did that, and then I end up waving the white flag because I didn't want to get into an argument with this one lady that with gin and juice. I didn't want to go back and forth with her. So I ended it myself, and I waved the white flag when I had my live after I had listened to her. I had no idea she was talking about me, but I just happened to listen, and then I popped back at her. Then she, it's a thing where you must don't know who you talking to or who you fooling with. I don't want to go there because I'm inviting more family members, more friends that know me outside of YouTube and stuff like that, and they know my character. They know how I am, and I don't want to be on here. Yeah, yeah, you got it, Lady Justice. I don't want to be on here. Where people say swearing, I say cussing or cursing. Cursing is a certain way. Cussing is really showing your behind. And I don't want to be on here doing either one of it because I don't know who may pop up on my line. My pastor is on YouTube and Facebook. He may pop up on here. People at the church that think highly of me and the way I carry myself. So, uh, like I said, if y'all have topics or something y'all want me to talk about, drop them in the chat under any one of my comments. I do go back to my comments. I try to heart y'all and tell y'all thank you. Sometime this YouTube will pull up some stuff from 3 months ago, and I say, I know I said thank you or hearted that person, but it'll put it back up. So if you ever see me, you put a comment 3 months ago and I put a heart and a like on it, that's because YouTube done that. I didn't do it. I didn't do it because I know I go back and I look, and I appreciate everybody. And like I said, y'all coming over, y'all putting up with me. We laugh. I've even cried some. Um, but yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's been fun. My nerves didn't settle. I took a nerve pill earlier. Child, that thing must have did a reverse on me. Cause when I tell you I was like this, and I was like, I had to pray, Lord, this is not me. I don't get nervous like this. I done went into surgeries. Well, they put me under and I don't be nervous. What is the problem? Why is my nerve shot? Why is it shattered? My cousin done been here before. We cruised before. I've cruised carnival before. Why is my nerve shot? Now I understood this morning because I went to the doctor and he said I had a little swelling in my toe. He left the stitches in and everything. He just put, a little bandage and what they call some aquas not is it AG? Yeah, it's Aquasil. Put a little bit of that, put a bandage on, and he told me just, it's gonna drain some, change the bandage every day. No problem. I'm packed, loaded with all of that stuff. I told y'all bring all my over-the-counter medications, my Milano, my Gas X, my Imodium, my Tylenol. I brings all of that stuff. What else I got that's heavy in there? I even bought some bed bug spray. I've never bought bed bug spray, but somebody said it, and y'all know when people say stuff, it sits in the back of your mind, and I'm like, I ain't never, we just, may spray the bed with Lysol or whatever, and it be so pretty, the little animal on there, and sometimes you just even jump in there, just, just do that. And I say, we ain't never. So, bought some bed bug spray. So, I'm going to be, I guess, spraying everything. No pets on there that I know of. I haven't seen one, but I did see a picture where a lady had a little service dog. But I haven't been on there with anybody with service animals. So, yeah. So, hopefully we all good. But people bring stuff from their house. They bring their roaches and their rats and stuff. Be in their suitcase and all that kind of stuff. All that stuff be in people's suitcase. And then they get somewhere and act brand new and it jumps out there. No, buddy, that came out of your suitcase because we didn't unpack ours or we ain't open ours. You done brought that from your house. Yeah. Yeah, that's how them rodents and stuff get certain places and stuff. People been that be in people's house. I'll child, I'm gonna say that for a topic of another day. Y'all, I want to thank y'all. Let me make sure I didn't acknowledge everybody. I want to thank y'all for coming over to my virtual birthday party with my little ghetto decorations, which I'll get a different background today. I won't be in here. I'll be back in my, like Brandon say, sitting up in my room. I'll be back in there. Uh, Lord say the same next week. We come back Thursday. Uh, Depending on how I feel, I may come live Thursday night. Depending on how I feel. Because normally when I get home, the first thing I want to do is unpack a suitcase. Y'all, I got stuff everywhere. I got stuff in this pocket. I got stuff in that pocket. I said, you know what? Let me just close this suitcase. I'm not putting nothing else in here. If anything, I'll take some stuff out. And I did, y'all, take some stuff out, but it still didn't make a dent. My daddy put our luggage in the car. He said, God, dog, what you got, some bricks in here? My biggest suitcase was so heavy, y'all. See, that's why I get tipping money. When we gonna pull up to that place, I'm gonna tell my dad, don't worry about it. They getting paid for this. We gonna tip them. We bring tipping money. I believe in tipping. So that big old brick suitcase he picked up, then my cousin said, oh well, Lord, no time. He got her suitcase. He said, man, y'all got some steel in here? It must be some steel. He picked up her suitcase. It was heavy. So then he said, y'all got some more? Now we got the next size luggage. We each got one of those. She has a duffel bag. She said, well, I'll just sit with my duffel bag in my lap. That Dunenberg train case y'all been seeing for many, many months over there, that's going. So y'all can't see it, but it's about that big. It's a suitcase that can go a lot. It rolls. So we done tagged everything. Everything got our name on it and our room number, but that hopefully she'll drag that, and I'll pack her either. I'll probably have to put a duffel bag and her sodas on my lap, and I'm gonna have to ride the scooter. No, I ain't gonna have to ride. I am riding that scooter. Ride the scooter on the ship. My sister-in-law says a bell on there. I'm gonna have to ask her where the bell is so I know. So I can hit the bell to get people out the way. Cause I already know I'm gonna be in somebody cracking. Y'all pray for classy lady that I'll run into nobody and be in their butt correct somewhere. Cause that little thing be going. That thing goes. You hear me? I think that's a rabbit and the tortoise. It only go one speed. Go fast or slow. Fast or off. So y'all pray for me that I don't run into anybody. But anyway, with that being said, y'all, I done went up here. I done seen everybody on here. If y'all want to donate to my Cash App, Lady Justice has posted it. Lady Justice must want to be a moderator along with ADHD. But she gonna let me know if she want that jacket, if she want it when I hand them out. Cause I'm gonna ask y'all if you want to be one. Cause I'll be looking for moderators as my channel grows. Right now it ain't that high. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, we will do safe travel. We'll be as safe as we can be. And like I said, if I can upload some things, some videos and pictures and stuff, I will upload them on a daily basis. If it'll go on the airplane mode. If not, if y'all don't hear from them, then y'all know that I couldn't upload it. But I'm going to try. So with that being said, y'all, thank y'all for coming over, celebrating my birthday with me. Again, thank y'all for the super chat, super stickers, super gifts, cash apps. I will heart everybody that sent me a cash app afterwards. Uh, yeah. And everybody have a blessed night. And classy lady, we'll see y'all later.